You can still get that. Oh, that's what I
And
needed
we're
pictures
starting.
of.
And yes, okay, with the thing. Hey guys, welcome to RC Talk. We already have some people in here. Who's in here? See, we have
Pictures of
Guru
rusted
back
panel.
with ABRC 13. Check out these pictures. The Tank RC. How are you guys doing tonight?
Awesome.
We'll pause that. John Martin's just coming in. So
What's up, everybody?
I thought we'd talk about the Promoto, the Losi Promoto, since everybody's talking about it. Look at it. Look what's new today. That's what we're going to
Inches
talk
of
about.
green
And
rusted panels.
Are you
what?
active?
What?
Oh, I'm sorry, Tank. I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm going to have to mute you or give
Yeah,
you
I'll
shit
just
just
pull
like
my
I
mic.
do on at Brad sometime. Should I, Brad? Should I punish him?
If he continues to allow it to make noise on the screen.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Let me pop out the chat. Set it to live. Radioactive scale is in the chat. How you doing, Dwayne? Put that there. I was running a little late today. I thought I had time, but I was watching Squid Game with my son.
If you like Squid Games, watch Borderland. Alice in Borderland.
I got off the subject, so I gave me the horn.
I didn't hear the horn.
Oh, you didn't hear the horn? No, that's probably why. And even at the beginning, I didn't. I was playing the music at the beginning.
Didn't hear that
yeah,
either.
we didn't hear the music either.
I guess I'll play it now.
Here we go.
There we go. That's my intro music. And how you doing, guys? Welcome to RC Talk. So in the beginning, I was going like this, just bobbing my head and no music. That was no fun. And the air horn because I got off subject.
The Losi Promoto.
So we're going to talk about the Losi Promoto. I think it's called SM. I don't know why SM, but it's a street
Street machine,
version.
maybe. Street
Yeah.
machine,
Yeah, maybe street machine.
Yeah,
I haven't heard heads or tails, but that's what I'm coming up with.
Yeah,
I
street
haven't seen a picture of it
motorcycle.
yet.
Street motorcycle makes sense. Now, I heard a lot of people complaining, saying, why did they put street tires on a motocross? Well, that's what they had, but I have to believe in the short term to make more money, you'll buy that and then they'll sell you a skin, or somebody is going to do a third market and do a skin for it that's going to look like an on-road car. Motorcycle.
It's has blown my mind that nobody has turned this into a Harley or something like that, or just a regular street bike. With all the 3D printers out there, I'm surprised nobody has done panels yet.
Yeah, I'm sure somebody's going to come out.
Like I said, they've definitely they've converted it to, a snowmobile, a snow rail, and this, that, and the other, putting tracks and all this other crap on it. But it's like, really? Nobody has come out with a different shell.
That's true.
I'm surprised that they haven't made a longer wheelbase for a street bike or made an enduro out of it.
Well, like I said, there's aftermarket. People have come out with the longer swing arms, and they've been taking the chains apart and make the chains longer. But it's like, really, there really hasn't been all that much aftermarket.
Yeah, because I think I saw that somebody that made the swing arm longer in the back to make it like a hill climber.
Mm-hmm.
And you put paddle tires on it.
Street bikes usually have longer wheelbases than the one that they made in real life. So,
But yeah, but
Yeah,
even still, Brad,
it's
it's just a longer swing arm and different rear cowlings and a different
yeah,
front fender. That's all they did with the street bike is they changed the fender
and it's a
and
little
upgraded the
lower
brakes.
also, but there's a bunch of different things.
I don't
Let me see
know. I don't know if it is or not.
Do they have pictures of it?
Yes, they do have pictures of it. I got it set up there. We're
I'm,
gonna
I'm
look
trying
at
to.
it.
I was trying to think of.
Hey,
I was
Psycho.
watching a video. I was watching a video earlier. Maybe we can steal like a quick screenshot and it shows both bikes, side by side.
I can get my mouse to work properly.
You got
Yeah, like
you
I said,
got
it was
you got
something I
double
watched
A's
earlier.
there.
So.
Put in there.
There, I had to click 3 times on it. Okay, so basically, this is the motorcycle, which pretty much looks the same. Mind you, I think this is a new. Is that a new body for it or new
Yeah, new color.
decals?
It's new, yeah. But like I said, the front fender is the only thing they changed.
Okay,
They made it a smaller front fender because I watched one of the Losi videos on it, and they, like I said, they did that and they upgraded the brake in the front.
like I've seen motorcycle that well the half on road, half dirt, the enduro
Enduros.
with street tires. I've seen them and in
Yeah.
real life, and I've seen them with knobbies, and I've seen them with this type of tires.
Like I said, and there's basically the same tire. Like I said, I think they did a different tread pattern for the rear, but that's it. They changed the tread pattern and
They made it a
made them
little lower to the
funky.
ground. It looks like too.
Well, I think the tires
No,
are smaller.
it's the tires. And
Yeah,
believe
tires
me,
are smaller.
that if it's the same tire. They say it's the same tire as the stock one, so you could
It's the
get
same
that tire.
diameter, really?
Yeah, that's what
Okay.
they said in the Losi thing.
Wow, that looks real small.
Well, yeah, like I said, they do look small. Let me grab just one of the regular tires. Like I said, I got the bike upstairs. I can run up there and grab that in a second. But
Yeah, you'll know more at looking at the back sprocket because it looks like it's full.
so there's the difference in the tires.
Oh, son of a bitch. I
Yeah,
don't
just
know.
wait. I'll finish showing the pictures and then we'll look at your tires. See, there's the back sprocket on that tire.
Yeah, and it's
Smooth.
a little bit.
Yeah,
It's
it
the
looks about
same
the
pattern.
same. Now it comes in 2 different colors, black or green, or black and
Mhm.
yellow.
Yeah, I think one of them has a battery and charger, and the other one doesn't. I believe. I don't know which one is which.
Ugh.
They put new rubber wheels with bearings on the helper bars.
Yeah, the handlebars. They changed the handlebars. And like I said, they changed the wheels, the balancing wheels. They made them smaller.
Yeah, but they should have made it look like a Harley or what do they call, or something, or a Ducati or something like that.
Yeah, but it's an
Yeah, so there's-
enduro. It's an enduro bike.
Yeah,
Then it should
They
have a
should have put a
headlight on
light.
it. Yeah,
They should have put a light,
would,
yes. But I agree with you. Somebody should have came up with a skin, a 3D printed skin on it for a headlight or whatever.
yeah, like I said, it's pretty much the same body pieces, just different livery on it. And like I said,
Yeah.
there is some upgrades. Like I said, I think they made the rubber on these tires a little bit harder than what
Okay.
I have here, the first gen tires. But yeah,
And somebody makes a light for it. Louis fix it.
Okay.
yeah. Like I said, there's a front headlight, but that's about it. That's all
Cool.
I've seen for it.
It says Louis fix it
$5.99.
RC.
Yeah, I like I said, I've seen 3D printed things for the headlight.
Right.
where the number plate goes.
Yep.
But like I said, other than
Well,
that's about it, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the sidebars, you know, those wheels on the side at they put a tread on those and they
Yeah, they're
look
smaller.
wider.
They're smaller. They're smaller wheels.
But I'm talking about the sides that
Yeah.
keep it
You want
from
to show those
blowing
wheels,
over.
those two different wheels you were showing earlier? Yeah.
Yeah, that's the dirt wheel, and this is the hot shot wheel. And like I said, it's
A little smaller.
absolutely. Oh yeah. Like I said, if I put them axle to axle,
Yeah.
yeah. And so they just changed the tread compound on it, and they did something a little bit different on
The tread
Okay.
pattern's different also.
yeah, like I said, they put some side sipes on this rear on the rear wheel. You know
What
that, and I
What is weird with that, Brad, is when you're driving it or when you have it in front of you, when you turn right, the steering wheel actually turns left. It's kind of weird.
it blows everybody's mind, and I don't know how many people I've caught. It was Dennis was the funniest. He's like, wait a minute, there's something wrong here. No, there isn't, Dennis. Yes, there is. Drive it. And that's when he realized, that's how it does this. All of a sudden, you tried it. It didn't take you what 2-3 minutes, and maybe what
Yeah.
2 turns to figure out how you had to turn it.
Well, I just turned the steering wheel the way I wanted to turn. I didn't care if it was
No.
doing
I'm just saying,
whatever.
just
Yeah.
to get the momentum of it, so it wouldn't tip over. It took what
Yeah. Yeah. It didn't take
doing a
long.
couple little turns around, and that was it.
Yeah.
Is this new setup more expensive than the original?
No, I was showing all the. I
Same
was
price, I
showing it
believe.
a little while ago. Didn't you see it?
Maybe a Karchner.
What
I
650?
okay.
So 549, 599, 549, 549, and 599. So I guess 599 you have the battery with it.
That's what I was saying. I know one of them they had a battery. I don't know if that's that.
Hey, Timmy,
No, that's not the new one. Okay, it's the two them ones right there.
Yeah, so the one without the battery is the black one, and the green one is
Has the
the
battery,
battery.
and charger. Yeah.
I wonder what name is on the back of the green one.
I showed it earlier, but I can't remember.
I don't know.
And if I'd buy it, I wouldn't care much what's behind there. But I know that some people do custom clothes for them. You can get them with any name.
Yeah, Guru, don't you have some custom stuff on yours?
I got just the Fox, the all black Fox.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if you got the hoodie or did all that other crap with yours or no. Unless I couldn't remember. I know Sergeant J did.
Mine still ain't touched the dirt.
Hey, Timmy James, how you doing? Botchner. One thing I want to talk about a little bit, and I want to get your feedback on it. Somebody in somebody else's video was talking and asking, what's for an on-road car, what's better to get, a Tamiya or a Traxxas, or maybe even an HPI, or in other words, which one do you guys recommend for an on-road car? We'll start with Brad. Which one do you recommend, Brad?
I would prefer. I would tell them Tamiya. There's a lot more options.
Okay.
Not that because I'm, man, they're cheaper usually.
I agree, but if let me be the devil's advocate, if I'm if it's my first RC that I buy, do I really want to get into building it?
Yeah.
Okay, then you go with a Kyosho.
Yeah, because you really got to put yourself. I think when you're recommending something, you really got to put yourself in the buyer's shoes. And if it's their first RC, you really got to think about exactly that. Like they don't have tools, they don't have glue, they don't have anything because they just want to get into it and have fun. And as much as I like Tamiya, I really don't think it's a good option for them.
I usually ask, do you want to build or you want to ready run? I usually ask that question.
That's not the
I
first
don't.
question.
I don't ask that question.
To me, it's what are you going to do with it? Are you gonna do on road? You're gonna play in the dirt? Are you gonna go bashing? Which they don't know. They just want to have fun. That's why a lot of times when people ask me, okay, I want to buy something like a monster truck or something to play around the yard. Then I tell them, then you need a Stampede or you need something with big tires that's off the ground. That's what you're going to play on with the grass. You do not buy a Kyosho if you're going to play on the grass. If you're going to play on the on the concrete or in the front, and if your parking is just rocks, well, you're going to have a hard time.
You always
Maybe
have a rally.
with a rally you'll be okay. Guru, which one would you recommend for on-road cars just to have fun with?
A Grom.
A Grom? Okay.
Yeah.
I can see how that would be a very good on. Mind you, there's a lot of different version of Grom, which is kind of cool. And having that for the first RC, it is cool because it's small. You can do a lot of little thing with it. So that is a good option.
It would definitely be an Arma.
Okay.
If it wasn't a Grom. It would.
Yeah, for Arma, they don't have any on-road, but Losi does, which is the Losi V100.
Arma's got a buttload of on-road. The problem is they're all bigger scale.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, Timmy James says, what would you guys suggest for a beginner literally never really drove RC? After talking to Keith, very interested. Now I need to know where to start.
And that's what we're looking at right now. And we'll show some pictures a little bit. We'll show different ones. But it basically, yeah, you want to get into it, but where are you going to bash? Where are you going to play? Is your front road actually paved? Or is your driveway paved? If it's not, I wouldn't get an on-road. I'd probably get a rally or even a monster truck. That's what I would get. Grom, yeah, you could. What does a Grom have in monster truck version?
They got the granite.
The Granite.
Granite. So it would be a Grom Granite would be the cheapest one to get into it. There goes Guru showing it. And that's a very affordable car, but small.
Right now, the granite is
What, $100?
Is it on? It's on sale. I was going to say.
Oh,
They're on sale.
Max Paul says on-road club racing sedans. He said sedans, but okay, I think he means sedans. Tamiya is a lot of fun for low-cost fun.
It is, Max Paul, but if somebody's new and getting into it, do they really want to start building it? I guess depends on the person. I think Tamiya is a great entry level. And on top of that, you can actually customize it yourself, but it means you need to know how to paint. So you got to buy the paint and you got to buy the right paint, which your hobby store is going to help you with that.
Or you find one that they have that's a limited production and has which they have out now that have painted bodies. You'll just need to put the decals on it.
That's true. There is some, and plus Tamiya used to have XB, which were the expert build, but I think they have less and less now.
They have something else where you just put the electronics in, but it's built. But you don't have ball bearings in it.
They got what the pro? They got the pro built, or just what's the other one? Just the painted.
Yeah, I think it's pro
or
built.
Is that the
now.
pro
I think
built?
it's pro built. Yeah. He says he's definitely more off road. Okay, where do you want to start with the off road then?
It would be a Grom. The Grom Granite would be good for that. Traxxas has
Mini.
Teton. The Teton. Teton.
And,
Yeah, I got one of them floating around right here too. Oh, there it is.
and they have the
the Traxxas.
Yeah. The Latrax.
Mm.
There it goes.
and then
That's a
they-
monster truck.
and then they have the the mini X Max.
The Mini
Mini
Max.
Max.
The Mini Max, yes.
Yeah, but the Mini Max is it's almost 10th scale. It's small, but it's
Got 10 scale stuff in it.
it Mini Max is cool, but I don't know if that's entry. I guess it could be an entry level. But I guess that's why they made it, to be kind of an entry level, but they
The
don't.
Mini RC is entry level.
The Mini RCs.
Yeah.
The Armas are considered, the Arma Grom are considered what scale again? 12 scale?
Hey, Gabriel.
18.
18 scale.
12 to 18. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it depends
So
on.
I said it all depends on which one. The Typhon's what, 8 is 12th, right? Or the 18th?
18th.
Yeah.
Now, I think the nicest car to bash with, to start with, that you can do on road and bash with, is a short course truck. I love the short course truck myself. That's the one I would use the most to actually bash with or have fun with, because it goes on the grass. It goes pretty much anywhere. And it's stable on road. That's what I love about it. It's
So what
stable.
would you want?
Well, it all depends on that.
Yeah.
Do you also want 2-wheel drive or 4-wheel drive?
That's a budget thing, I think.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's how I usually start it. What are you looking for as far as a budget?
Yeah. But 2-wheel drive is fun, but I think a 2-wheel drive, when I first got a 2-wheel drive, I got bored of it very quickly and I wanted 4x4.
Mm.
So I would recommend, no matter what, save your money for another month and get the extra $100 or $200 or whatever to buy a 4x4. That would be my recommendation.
That's the beauty of the Groms. All of them are 4-wheel drive.
Okay. And they're a very good price also.
Right.
But does he want one that's that small? That's another story altogether.
Well, it's their first one. You got to start small, because you got to think your budget also. Like, do I want to spend a lot of money just to get into this hobby and not like it? By buying a small one, your battery cost is very low because you got to buy a spare battery. When you get a full scale,
So they're about $14-15.
Yeah. So to me, entry level for the Grom is a great entry place to actually get it.
Timmy James says 500 to 1,000 to start, or is that unrealistic? Not if you have the money.
That's
not if you have the money.
Then, to me, Keith would probably be able to answer that best, because he knows the areas as far as what they're bashing. Keith.
Hey, I can't hear you.
Can't hear you.
Yeah, he's muted.
or he's got his headset turned off.
Right.
I had it muted. I had a stupid phone call.
Yeah.
Is that my Timmy? Is that Uncle Timmy?
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
Like one thing we
something
started.
like go ahead, Tank.
One thing we started talking about today was actually this. You love motorcycle? This is $549, or even with the battery, the kit with the battery, off-road or on-road tires, you're looking at $599. And that's a ready to run. You got one battery, and you get another battery like this. They're what, $60 US probably?
Yeah, but I wouldn't recommend, truthfully, the bike being my first RC.
It is cool though. This, I've drove it for the first time, and with John Martin's, and it is fun. The reason I don't have it right now is because I live in Canada, and this is almost $1,000 by the time it gets here. but if it was lower, or if I'd buy a used one somewhere, probably I'm open, but we'll see. To me, this is cool, but a first as an entry,
Yeah,
maybe not.
maybe
But like
$500 to
four-wheel drive
$1,000. So
Stampede or
he's looking to
something,
spend
you
some
know?
big money.
Losi has a lot of different cars. So like when you go here, shop by size, mini, standard. Oh, come on, why'd you get out? Shop by size.
Hey, can you guys
So
hear me?
yes.
Yeah.
What's up, Basher boy?
Hey, Bash Boy,
What's
welcome
going
in.
on? Thanks.
So Laser Nut is an awesome car for bashing. This is cool. And the high tires and things like that. And then you got your bigger at the back. That's a fifth scale.
No, that's
So
just the regular one, ain't it?
that's just a regular one?
Is that the super? They got another color scheme for the Super Bowl, right?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, it's the
I go
Kyosho.
large.
Yeah, they
That's
See,
right.
do.
that's $996 for that one, but you
Yeah, mine
probably
blue.
need still batteries for it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
blue
the
would be
one I
my
got.
choice out of those three.
I got the King.
There's a Laser Net for $799.
Yeah, that's the big boy.
Yeah. Yeah, the 1/8 scale Laser Nut.
Yeah, the 1.8.
1/7.
But they got the new
Seven.
Stampedes
$7.99. The 1/8
and
is
all that shit.
$7.99.
We can look at those in a little bit.
Yeah.
But I think entry level, you either go mini or you go standard. On his budget, about $1,000. These are fun. Like the $500 here for the Losi Mega Truck. These are great.
Right.
Go
Those are
ahead.
boggers, and
Oh, what
they do pretty well in the sand, though.
I
Yeah.
was gonna say is you got to think about this. He said 500 to 1,000. So you figure if he's going 10 scale, that's at least $500 to $600,
Yeah.
depending on
Then,
the
then
battery
batteries and tools.
charger and the battery and tools. That's his 1,000. If you
Yeah.
talk about an $800 car, he just gonna have a car and no battery, because
True.
those batteries cost $200 to $300 per battery. So
Yeah,
that's
for the
why I
bigger
was
And the
saying
scale.
Charger.
10th scale or smaller, because with the Grom, all of that comes, and then $25 for an extra battery. If you don't like it, you're done with it. But being that that's Keith's friend, that's why I was saying Keith should probably throw a little suggestion in there, because he's going to be neck to neck. You know what I'm saying? Like,
You're gonna be
that's who he's
running with
going to
Keith.
be running with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tenacity. I
So
don't know if
if
they
it's
make
a
the tenacity
stampede,
anymore.
then you know what I'm saying, or if y'all gonna crawl, like, what did you show him? I don't
Your
know what y'all was
your
just talking
your
about.
your local hobby shop, Keith, what do they carry as a brand? I know they have
They
Traxxas,
have
Traxxas,
Traxxas. They have Losi. And
Arma. Do they have Arma?
do they
Associated.
have? I think they have Arma. Yeah.
Okay.
Associated.
And they have Red Cat and Axial
Yeah.
and Tamiya.
Right, but he was asking what RC should he get.
Right.
They're
You know,
they're
I'm
all
not a
they're all
Traxxas fanboy, but man, that new Stampede.
it's what the
He
Stampede
still
should have
needs to.
been
He
for
still needs
years.
to buy an extra battery, and he still needs to buy a charger. That's another
Under
thing.
$1,000, you
And
could probably get
and,
all that.
and
You're
there's
Or
right.
a
tools.
Bandit. They make four-wheel drive Bandits, right?
Yeah.
No.
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 Not yet.
And there's
So
tools. But
What's the
base
X? Go ahead. Sorry.
something that
base
is budget friendly, if I may say, something that is budget friendly today, right now, is those what is it, that 1/10 scale, the BLX Armas. Some come even with a battery and it's ready to run with charger, batteries,
Yeah.
and it's like I think $300, something like that.
Yeah, but he also
yes.
still needs to buy an extra battery if he wants to continue to play after that battery's dead. So
Yeah. Well, you know, you always got to get two batteries.
Like Arma is a very good basher. Traxxas and Arma, you can't go wrong with those two companies.
Right.
They're just as tough one or the other. It's like comparing Ford and Chevrolet. To me, that's same thing. What?
And also, do you want brushed or brushless? He's got the price to go brushless all the way.
Yeah, but if you go brushless, then you got less money for your tools, less money for your batteries. You can't go crazy on your first buy. That's the only thing I got to say. You go smaller, like 30 or 50 miles an hour. That, to me, that would be nice for them. As soon as you start going over 60 miles and 70, that's when you're starting to get into 6S, and that's when the cost really jumps.
Goes up, yeah.
So if you go at 50 miles an hour plus, well, these are your options for some of the bashers.
And you'll need to get tools, of course, as we've all been saying.
Yeah.
But
and
they ain't too
these-
expensive. You can pick up a set of tools,
And
$30 at the hobby shop.
Depending on the hobby shop and what they got going on. Shit, there's certain times of the year they even do the car and tools. Like I know
Yeah.
just before Christmas they do that. It's a set of Traxxas tools, but hey, it works.
And all these cars handle differently in the air because you are going to jump. They all do different things, and this is why there's so many different kind of these things.
Addicted says, haha, go big or go home.
Go big or
Yeah.
go home. You could, but you can get crazy price, like get in
Yeah.
not into debt, but you can spend a lot of money like crazy very fast.
But I said I have a Losi LMT. It's a monster truck. Yeah, it's $650, but then I also got almost $650 in axles on it too.
Yeah, that's true because there's upgrades you got to do once
Then
it breaks.
then after you buy the vehicles, there's upgrades. But
So like I said, you can put whatever you want in
Get that
some of these
Stampede.
trucks.
Hey, did you guys see that new Bigfoot that came out? The Stampede
Yeah,
4x4?
they finally did. They
Stampede.
finally did something right. Made it four
Yeah.
wheel drive and 2-wheel drive.
And that's
I-
budget friendly too. It's like $300, something like that.
Yeah,
yeah.
right out of the
I've
box.
been watching a lot of videos lately, and it almost overwhelming. I've raced motocross most of my life, and I'm kind of interested in running that kind of terrain. So
I like the Stampede.
that's what Timmy just said.
So the
So he-
Stampede
he-
329.
If he's a motocross guy, he's going to want the dirt.
Motocross guy, you want to the best vehicle if you're going to be going to like a motocross track. Do you want to be flying it high or do you want to be going fast and just eating bumps?
He doesn't know. It's the first
Look
time
at that
he's going to
bad
be
boy
driving
right
these
there.
No,
things.
I'm just saying,
Yeah.
No, and I understand what John's trying to say. Like, if you want to get a Mojave, or if you want to get like
That's
I don't
why
know.
that's why I asked that question.
a Slash,
Because the Outcast works very good in the air. The Creighton works very good in the air. If you want control, then you go with the Typhoon. Creighton is great also. Outcast is fun also. To play in the dirt is the Granite, but that's a little lower end.
The 4S Creighton is better than the 6S. The 6S, you end up bending shock towers like you wouldn't believe, and it's got the metal chassis.
Yeah. So Timmy, you're gonna. I like fast and would love for it to fly around. Okay, because he's used to motocross. He's flying around when he's riding a bike.
Like I said,
He was saying. So he wants things that are flying high and is fast. So how fast does he want to go at this point? And then we still are dealing with money, since he says $5,000 to $1,000, but he still needs an extra battery and a charger, a proper charger. And if he has to, if he did motocross, he probably knows how to work on vehicles himself, work on a motorcycle.
Yeah.
That means
Like I said,
he might have tools. He might have tools to actually work on the cars already.
Yeah.
So
There's a lot of things we don't know. There's a lot of things that could sway him to go get something else. It's a taste, and that's why there's so many vehicles and type of vehicles to attract different
Yeah,
people. But
everybody people.
one of the thing he really has to go to the hobby shop and tell them, listen, I want to use this in the dirt. I want to jump. I want to do whatever, or just race. Is there local clubs to race in their area that they can get together? So just like drifting. Drifting is fun, and I know that they have a drift track close to where Keith is.
Yeah.
He says, I'm pretty handy with a wrench. Got a whole garage full of tools. So he doesn't have a tool problem.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
but
he needs,
tools are different than RC tools are different than regular tools.
A little
it
bit.
depends how small his things go that he has. You know, there are still
It's-
small parts on a motocross bike.
It's basically your hex driver that you got to get.
I was
You
gonna
gotta
say it's
get-
gonna be your
Hex drivers.
all your hex wrenches.
That's all you
Yeah.
really need. Yeah, I mean
Yeah.
pliers
One and
and
a half,
all
one
that
and a
shit
half,
you can
two,
use.
two and a
but-
half, and three.
Yep,
Yeah,
those
you
three
can-
you need. That's all.
Yeah, you need 1
4
to
and a half,
3
5,
millimeter,
5 and a
5
half,
millimeter hex drives.
7 and 8.
I've sold more Traxxas Max to new people to RC than any other RC, and people are always happy with it.
Oh yeah.
Oh, the max out. That's what I was just grabbing, because this is a complete max chassis right here.
But what are they? They're in the thousands, ain't they?
No, that's a
No,
$600
this is the
car.
max.
600
This is
max.
this is the
It's
110
not the
version.
X
This
Max,
is
right?
this is the
Yeah, the
version
X
1.
Max is.
Like I said, this is stripped out and gutted, but it's a roller.
It's a little bit higher end than the Stampede.
Yeah. And the
They're
Max
what,
is very fun. It jumps very good. It's pretty good. Yes, you will tip because it's a monster truck. It's
high
got
center.
that suspension that's very soft. But Arma or Traxxas, you can go with both. It all depends on your local hobby shop which part they have the most.
They probably have more Traxxas stuff than Norma. I know they got a lot of Traxxas stuff.
Because no matter which kind you're gonna get, you're gonna break
You're
it.
gonna break it.
Because that's what I always say. Go out there and have some fun and break something. Because if you're not breaking
and
anything,
check what size tools you have.
That's the part of the fun, is breaking stuff.
it's you break it because you pushed it to the limit. Now you got to fix it, and then you just
Now
because the
that
arm.
saying, Tank, it doesn't just break. You know, they don't just if you
He
jump off a jump, they don't just break.
He could get a wide max.
Yep.
You know,
That's all they sell now.
90% of them.
That's all he sells, the wide max.
That's all they sell now. That's all they sell is a V2. I just happen to have enough old V1 parts sitting around to build a second chassis.
Like you're gonna end up like me. Like I have 800 of them. No, I have.
Pretty
I-
close.
Last time I counted, I had a little bit over 80 of them. But I don't have two of the same. That said, now that's a lie because my son now has his collection along with me. So I do have two of the same in here in this room, but it belongs to my son and not me. Yeah, that's a
Yes.
Slash 2-wheel drive.
That's a 2-wheel drive Slash right there.
Once
I
you
got
get
about-
once you get one, yeah.
I count 80 right behind you, just on that shelf to your left.
Max,
Yeah, once you get one, you're gonna just it's like your frisbees. How many frisbees you got, Ton?
They all handle differently, and that's what's cool with them. I have buggies, and my son even one time I took the buggy out and we're just
he's
jumping,
pretty-
and my son goes, "Wow, I didn't remember how fun this is. We should take it out more often." So it's just like it just handles differently, and it is cool.
He's afraid of getting addicted. Yes, the hobby is addictive.
Oh yeah, it's very addicted.
No, it's not addictive at all.
It's very addictive, but it's, you know, in some cases it's better than getting addicted to this than something really bad for yourself.
It all depends, yeah, your budget and all that. But like my family is telling me, this is an expensive hobby, and I turned around and I told them, skidoo, like snowmobile or four-wheeling, fishing fishing is more expensive than this hobby.
Yeah, drinking.
Bowling.
Or drinking. It all
Hey,
depends
Patrick, yeah.
how fast and how much you want to spend. So
Yeah,
Hey,
jump
at least
in.
you won't. At least it's yes, it's better than meth. Hopefully, you're not on meth.
better than meth. Yeah. At least you have a little bit of something left after you had fun with it.
And then you can get into the building part of the, hobby and build and customize and all that stuff. And we're always
And
having
he
builds
can.
off and everything.
I guess the
Yeah,
real question to ask is what, I guess, to what number you can consider this being addictive? In a sense, if you have 10 RCs, do you consider that as addictive? Or do you have 50 RCs and you consider that as an addiction? That's the question. Because I mean, I lost count at 50, and right now I have more than 50, and I don't think it's addictive at all.
Okay.
Welcome in, Jack.
Welcome in, Jack.
yeah. I've multiple cars too, but my story is very different than the rest of these guys. So
I think when you're addicted, you have to buy the one that just comes out every time it comes out,
Yeah. What Keith said.
Just
Maybe you need to go to the hobby store with him.
Yeah.
just remember, the bigger RC you get, the faster it's going to go, the higher it's going to jump. But when it hits the ground harder.
Yeah.
So therefore, it might break easier than the smaller ones. You get a Grom, they're light, like they weigh almost nothing. So yes, when you'll jump, they go pretty fast for that size though. But when they jump, they go high enough. They won't go as high as an X-Max. But when it falls, it's light, so it's a little bit more nimble and more. How do I say that? Less prone of breaking, I guess.
Resilient.
Yeah, but
Yeah, it's
they
more
also have a
resilient.
brushless one that can do 50 plus miles an hour, but you still are limited because of the size about what you want to go over.
But keep in mind when you're getting an RC, if you go in full speed with it and you hit a curb, because we got some people that do
Curbs
that
ain't
here.
in here tonight, is he?
Yeah, curbs is not here. No matter the size, you will break something.
You will break it.
I watched somebody take a brand new Max Slash out of the store for about an hour and a half and then come back in, and I had to replace A-arm bulkhead,
What the hell did he do?
the entire front diff. Oh yeah, just annihilate. It was one of them drop amazingly pop-up fire hydrants.
And he hit it head on.
Yeah, you can break them if you want to break them.
He smoked that
But-
thing head on.
They do take a beating.
Yeah, but the inanimate objects kind of stop them quick, and they kind of come back in pieces.
Yeah, you can break anything you want to break.
Hey, so
Yeah,
I mean, I'm
welcome.
sure I've asked this, long ago, but I guess I'll ask it again. And this question goes to Tank actually. So what's wrong of owning the same RC twice or more than twice?
It's a taste. I know some people have multiple. It's just what I was trying to do to control my addiction. In other words, I'm trying to get different version or different type of RC because they all drive different. And I'm trying not to get doubles of everything. Mind you, the Kyosho phasers that I have here, those are all the same, but different bodies. So it
I was
doesn't.
gonna say you got what? I was gonna say you got what? 6 phasers with different bodies.
The 6 or 4.
You know,
Yeah, that's what you get with the Traxxas TRX4. That they're all the same chassis basically, but you get 15 different bodies.
And see, my input on that is
I got
if
7
you
of
have
them.
an RC, if you have an RC that is the same, I would actually go a different direction as far as upgrading. So let's say one RC you upgraded it one way, so you have another one, you can actually upgrade it another way, and that's actually the way I have it set up in my RC fleet.
Yes, but one thing I got to say to that is you got to be careful because upgrade are expensive. And I'd rather buy another RC for $300 than buy $300 of parts. And
Yeah.
$300 of parts, you don't get a lot of it.
Usually,
The only
Yeah,
time
well, it
I
depends what
only
you're
upgrade
upgrading
really
to.
when I break something.
It's
Frank
it's a
only
given.
upgrades if it actually makes the car more usable. That's the
I
only
do
time
it.
you
I
ever
do
upgrade.
aesthetic
Because there are
upgrades as
vehicles with
well.
Tamiya that you should upgrade right away because it
There's a
works
lot of
better.
cars. It's just not Tamiya that you need to upgrade certain
I'm using
things
it as an
anyway.
example, of course.
Well,
Even though I put
So,
different tires on the
uh,
deadbolt right away.
yeah, I mean, there are people who also just change the motors in them and make them go faster, and then eventually they break more diffs or shafts, and you have to upgrade those. Hello, U.S. drone flyer Captain Joe America, Joe America.
Hey, good
Like
evening.
when I was
Mouthful.
driving my Slash, I broke a lot of dry shaft. For so long, I was keeping the same dry shaft until I decided, okay, I'm going to go to the HD one. And that's when they first came out with the HD. And then I upgraded to the HD. But I don't go metal. Sometime when you go metal, the problem is, yeah, the metal won't break, but something else in
Else
the
will.
chain will.
Yes.
Which means you got to follow it. Whatever's going to break is your weakest point. So
But doesn't it usually, it doesn't really break unless you upgrade the motor and electronic speed control and put 4S when a 2S, system,
true.
and then shit,
But
True.
then that stuff breaks.
but you see, gentlemen, if going that approach, if you're actually upgrading to the point that you break it, I guess that vehicle becomes a shelf queen, and then you get another one, and then you start over again, and then you start upgrading, and then you know going back to square one becomes a shelf queen, and then you get another one, and another one. And it's like the same chain reaction.
Yeah.
Could be.
I usually don't upgrade unless it break. Electronic and I put new tires on it, but
Hey, U.S. drone flyer, how are you doing?
So, Josh, why are you not in here with us?
That's another thing. DJI Spark
Nope.
came out with a new drone, a smaller one. It actually
Cool.
folds. It's kind of cool, like it, and it's got protector. It looks square. I saved the email, but I forgot to look at it. But there's a lot of different RCs you can do. Like there's boats, planes, drones, submarines.
we
There's
don't
a
have
whole bunch of different.
submarines. I see him out there on 29 with his submarine in that little water, the little mud puddle he has in the front yard.
There, I have this that I picked up a long time ago, and now they even have some brushless versions. But this is another thing you can have fun with. This is an airboat.
Hey,
Yeah, I wanted to go mudding over at your place there when it rains again. You got some good puddles.
The
Oh,
only
there's
problem that I ever have with a boat is you need a boat to save your boat sometimes.
Save your
yes,
boat. Yeah.
and if you don't, well, you either go downstream to pick it up or you go for a swim.
No,
They
thank
don't usually sink, but they do turn around backward and just float and just drift with the current.
Jesus, Tank. I mean, I've been incognito for a while, and I haven't stepped up here and chat with you guys. But Jesus, Tank, you have more RCs than I can remember.
No,
Give him something,
Yes,
Tank. Give him the gun or give him
Jesus.
something. Give him something, Tank.
give him the yeah. Here you go.
Yeah.
Them are fighting words.
Keep quiet, please.
There you go.
Quiet. Quiet, please. Silence.
There you go. You get the quiet.
Timmy says, Keith, next time it rains, come by. We will film it.
Yeah. I'll bring
Cool.
2 of my mutters.
Yeah, like that. He can drive one,
Yeah.
and you can drive one. But his mutters usually go only 4 feet away from him.
No, they're not. They're not the. They're not axial. I mean, they're axial. They're not Traxxas.
Oh, they're not Traxxas. Okay,
Yeah, I have a bad thing with Traxxas and electronics. They don't. They don't go far.
but that's just him. No,
That's
I
just
have no
me.
problem.
Yeah, everybody else has no problem.
He said, "Let's go." So, are you going to need? I guess you haven't pinpoint what you want, have you, Timmy?
He'll figure it out.
You need a rental
Hey,
place.
pop on after line, man. We'll talk. And I mean, I can bring my Stampede over, bring some
If
other stuff over if you want to look at them.
if you want to come here and chit chat, send me an email, thetankrc@gmail.com, and I'll send you a link to join in.
He says, "No, sir, not yet." I don't think he was talking about getting on the panel. I think he was talking
No.
about figuring out a
Okay.
vehicle.
Jem's Hobby says he's calibrating the bamboo. It's loud. It's okay. Zoom will take it out.
Yeah.
I'm actually looking online. He
No,
says,
Timmy, offline. We can do offline, man.
Yeah, but right
Do
now
after
he's
hours.
looking online for different cars,
Oh, okay.
different RCs. But Traxxas or Tamiya, not Tamiya. Don't get Tamiya for a first one.
Tamiya makes TTO2 is the best basher there is.
Yeah.
yeah, 80-mile-an-hour crashes and doesn't suffer anything.
Get the Hornet.
Or the Hornet Evo.
I got an email about Traxxas, Tamiya coming out with some new versions, anniversary versions.
Do you have the
No.
pictures of them? Nope.
No, I don't remember where it is, and my mouse is acting up, so I don't want to start searching again.
Timmy, before you buy something online, go to the hobby shop. They might have it right
Yeah,
there.
buy a Vatera. I heard they're still
Everything.
around.
Vatera. Well, it is. It's called a Losi V100 now.
Right?
Well, on the panel, it would be easier to talk to you, but if you want to continue to stay in the chat, that's fine. But after
Oh
hours, you
yeah,
can come join us.
yeah.
But
After hours is cool.
but Keith has a bunch of different on-road cars also.
Yeah.
I mean, you still have your MO6s, Keith.
I got one.
Oh, what did you do with the other one?
The other one got sold.
Oh, who bought it?
I don't know. Hobby shop.
Oh.
I had to put my trailer truck in this special glass place because everybody was touching it and moving it, and
But hey,
So
you
you're
break
talking
it, you
about the
buy it.
semi?
right? You got $1,000.
Not officially announced, but Kyosho is doing an update of the RB7 to the RB7 and
Oh,
a
I
half.
saw that. Yeah, it's a buggy now. Mm-hmm. I saw that.
And why did
I need to
Frank
get
leave?
bright orange.
Uh,
I don't know.
why did Frank leave?
Because his mouse was acting up, apparently.
So I guess I'm
So
the
that, that
host now.
that makes you moderator, Brad.
No, it might make Keith the moderator.
It depends, and it might be the last person that talked. That's how it usually goes if you didn't make anybody host.
No, whoever probably has the strongest internet.
Keith is host.
All right. So let's talk about the weather, guys. How's the weather down in where you
Sunny
live?
skies.
Sunny skies?
I got nothing but 4 more inches of snow. I don't know if anybody else got more snow where they're at.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yes.
And I know what it was here.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Nice and warm.
Painted the body, the green body today. I painted it green instead of silver. Putting some more rust on it.
Okay.
I agree with that, Dick did. He said,
I like the green better, of course.
Yeah, you're a greener. You love the green.
Yeah, I'm a greener.
You're a greener? What does that
Yeah,
mean?
He
means
just
I'm a
loves the
greener.
color
I love
green.
green.
Right.
That means I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 RCs that are green. Almost all my RCs. Except Duckman's car. His is yellow.
Why aren't you in here, Tony?
Tony?
Maybe he
Did
wants
someone
to show up in
text
the
Tank?
neighborhood.
See what happened?
What happened? Did his internet go out?
Yeah, I don't know. Said he was having problems with his mouse,
Yeah.
but that shouldn't have any problem be with the internet.
Plus, he's the mouse.
Stupid mouse.
The cardboard truck.
Oh
So what you been
man.
up to, Basher boy?
Not much, man. Actually, I've been quite off the hobby for quite a while. And actually, I just had some personal stuff that happened here. Just been working, traveling, doing my thing, man.
Yeah,
So, and I do miss you guys. I decided to hop in, say hi, say what's up, catch up. You know.
yeah. That's
Drone does
TRX4,
count as an
right?
RC, but it depends of what you want. Drones is a totally different way of. It's different, very different.
Where is
Yeah,
your
we don't do too
computer?
many drones.
Too many rules, too many laws, too many different things.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
tell
There's
me
too many
about
laws
that
according
shit.
to drones. Yes.
Go to the friggin'
There
Oh,
he is.
we get
Welcome in,
yeah,
son.
so it was kind of rainy the other day over here. Tank's here. Oops.
My internet went out. There's no
Oh,
more internet in my house.
It's okay, Tank. We talked about the weather when you were gone.
Okay.
we
So
were talking about what is it, ladies?
Ladies
What is it?
underwear.
Never mind.
Ladies underwear.
Yeah.
That's better than the weather. Is
Well, at least the
that a
screen's still out.
TRX4? Basher boy?
a a a.
What's that?
Oh,
He's
now you're
coming
in
back
it
in
twice,
again.
Tank.
Yeah, I know.
I couldn't hear you, Keith. Sorry. What was that?
Is that TRX4 on your bed?
Yes, that's correct.
Yeah.
And get this, I own 3 of them. Uh-oh. Hope Tank
Yeah,
didn't
but a
hear that.
Ford, a Chevy, and a what?
No, they're all Chevys.
They're all Chevys?
Yep.
Echoing.
Yeah, just a second.
Guru.
Hello.
Greatest.
Hello, hello. Oh, sounds cool.
Standing by the window.
Was that a normal
I
color?
remember the worry.
Summer breeze. That's Judas Priest song, man.
Okay, didn't
Mike
kick
and
me out
I.
on the other one.
Here you go.
Okay, internet's back at the house. That's all.
Hey.
Good thing it didn't kick or end the live stream.
Yeah. Did you get snow?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's in Canada. What do you
Yeah,
mean?
but he was without snow when I had snow. So, but
Brad. You got to stay within the subject. Don't talk about the weather,
Right.
or
We
else
do
you're
that when
gonna.
Daddy's gone.
Yeah.
Keep quiet, please.
Okay. Basher boy, I had a question
Yep.
for you. Then it cut me out.
Yeah.
On-road cars, 10th scale. Which
Ten
one is
scale.
faster? HPI RS4, Losi, Tamiya, Team Associated Apex, Kyosho, or Traxxas?
Oh
What
man,
kind of motor
that's
do they got?
tough to. Yeah, exactly.
Out of the box.
Um. Well, HPI. I mean, HPI has gone under. I really don't know how good they are nowadays. Uh, my heart always belonged to like Losi and stuff. So I would say the Losi. Because I mean, Losi is just ready to go, and I'm a Spectrum guy, so just bind it to my
Okay.
radio, and I'm good to go.
Losi is third.
Oh,
Brad knows, but Guru, which one do you think is faster?
I don't even know what vehicles that was he was asking, but
The Tamiya, Team Associated, HPI, Traxxas, or Kyosho?
and these are on-road cars.
On-road cars, yes.
Which Traxxas?
The
the
Fortec
Vortex.
2.0 or 3.0. Everything brushed. Everything brushed. No brushless, ready to run.
Because what was the one they had that was 100 miles? The XO.
Oh, that's
XO1,
practice.
XO1, but that's a brushless one.
Oh,
and that's a 1/10
Seven?
scale, no? 7? Yeah, it's a different
Yeah.
scale.
oh,
Yeah,
that
it's a
was
7 scale.
1/7. Or, uh, I'll probably go with HPI.
HPI,
Yeah.
that's fourth. KBRC, do you know which one's faster?
I say Traxxas.
Traxxas is second.
Mm.
We're
Oh, it must be rigged then.
John
Well,
Martin. You got a big smile. I think you know.
It's the only one that's left.
No, there's still
No,
Tamiya
there's a
and Team
couple left.
Associated Apex.
Let's go. Let's go associated.
Yeah, right. Okay, first is Kyosho Phaser MK2, or the long wheelbase. 26 miles an hour out of the box. The Traxxas 24 miles an hour. Sorry, not kilometers, but miles an hour. So 24. Losi is 22 miles an hour out of the box. HPI is 21 miles an hour. Tamiya 17 miles an hour, and Team Associated Apex is also 17 miles an hour.
Huh.
Now that's with the stock motor and stock gearing. You can make them go faster if you do modify them, and that's the same thing on all these. John Kennedy did a research on this last year to actually determine which one was faster, so we could do some different classes when we race them on road.
Racing.
Yeah.
and what is your parking lot wars?
The main one we race on Parking Lot Wars is the Kyosho, the one that goes 26 miles an hour.
Okay.
But
What
I
is the-
think your parking lot wars it really doesn't matter how fast because it's not really straight.
True.
More about the handling and shit.
True, because I've seen
Now-
some people driving with the Tamiya catching up or handling better in curves than the Kyosho.
Yeah,
But as soon as there was a straightaway, the Kyosho was catching up.
would take off. It's probably more of the acceleration.
It's more
It is.
about traction. It's all about
The
traction.
traction and the zero to 10 or 15 miles an hour.
Yeah,
Tamiya has more torque. It will get from 0 to 10 miles an hour faster than the Kyosho. So out of a curve, yes, the Tamiya will beat it. Problem is,
straight away.
on the straightaway, there's too many straightaways. So on the tracks that I made a lot of curves, the Tamiya could keep up. But it all depends on the driver also.
Yeah.
Are you going to do another Tamiya run? I remember you used Tamiya in the wet, which was fun. That they got pretty good traction in the
If
wet.
it rains again, I'll probably have another parking lot wars in the rain. I am not
With
going to
Tamiya.
cancel. Well, Tamiya or whatever.
My TTO2 goes faster than 17 miles an hour. It
No, it
just
doesn't.
flies.
It depends what you put in it.
Or what the gearing is that comes with it.
It's all stock. You think
Even the stock
KBRC
one-
would do anything like that? No.
Even the stock ones have some different gearing, so it can change sometimes.
Well, once again, Kyosho for the win.
There goes Kyosho Optima Pro on top of that, 4-wheel drive.
Yeah, that's
Hey,
It
wait a
ain't
minute.
even
more recent
built.
ones.
That's
That came
kind of
out last
Brad's.
year.
That's Brad's RC right there. Ain't even built.
Hello, hose and boats.
Hose and boats.
Hose and boats. Woohoo.
Or is it
I'm planning
hose
to build
in boats?
build it
Yeah.
pretty soon.
Hose and boats.
Nightbot.
That reminds me of Baywatch. Hose and boats.
Yes, there's lots of options, but even in the dirt realm, you got tons of options.
Nightbot giving him shit because he said
Yeah.
the Tamiya word.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that too.
I did that as a joke because we used to have Tamiya Tuesday, and people always say, well, stop talking about Tamiya because it's not Tamiya Tuesday, but I stopped doing Tamiya Tuesday, so.
Because
Yeah,
nobody
they
showed
say
up.
they're not real RCs and they're toys. And
Oh, no, they're real RCs. You
yeah,
can
I
get
know, but
upgrades.
the people say that.
Yeah, some people say that. The people that say that don't know what they're talking about.
And they haven't seen all the chassis that they have out and the ones that
Who
are
would
TRF.
say
That
such a
stuff.
thing like
TRF
that?
stuff.
They have
don't
real.
know.
They have truck art. They have trailer truck.
It's the
Tamayas.
same people that don't center their stereo speakers. It's those people.
What?
Hmm.
Brad likes it when we talk about his speakers.
It's okay, Brad. I got your back. I get down with this.
Oh, Team Associated now. An RC10 buggy.
Yeah.
Okay, is there something in those boxes or they're empty and build?
No, they haven't been open.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
but the
Brad RC
re-releases-
right there. I haven't been open.
Only one of the re-releases came with ball bearings,
Oh, yeah?
which is sad. You'd expect different from Associated.
I'm still happy, so I'm all good.
I expect when are you
Yeah,
going to build them?
that's the 40th edition.
Yes.
Yeah.
I had to have it.
It looks like Hose and
team-
Boats has a bunch of Tamayas.
So
Yeah.
Basher Boy, I got it ready to run. That's still in the box.
Yeah, there's the crystal clear
Cool.
on a
Nice.
gold pan chassis.
Don't you have a crystal clear chassis for that also?
Well, yeah, it's just the silver. It's
Okay.
a silver chassis.
Hose and Boat, if you want to come in the live, send me an email at thetankrc@gmail.com and I'll send you a link, or anybody that wants to come in. And if you type shout out in one word, it will put a link to your YouTube channel.
Hey, Gabriel, did you get the truck too?
What truck?
The Team Associated T. Team RC10T.
You call that a truck?
It's a stadium
It's
truck.
a stadium truck.
Yeah. Gabriel, are you there?
You probably went to get another box.
Yeah, their first T model, their truck, the stadium truck one, the front tires are thinner than they are in the back. But then later on versions came with both the same width, front and rear. But that's how the original one was. But I assume with the smaller the thinner tires up front, I guess it had better turn in.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, see, Basher Boy's back. Probably got another box.
Sorry.
Did you did you get the RC10T?
No, I just got this one.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, he's disappointed now.
But wait, there's more.
there's more.
There's more.
Wait, there's more.
Yeah, I got some Kyoshos too, you know.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, you got a
Oh,
BT-01. You're going to have to shim the crap out of that. It's a cool vehicle, though.
Shim the what?
The suspension, there's a
Crap
lot
out
of
of
play
it.
in the suspension.
Oh, okay.
You're going to have to
Yes.
get a lot of shims and other things to tighten it up. That's what everybody's saying. But the idea of the whole platform is I love it.
Supposedly, there's a lot of slack in the suspension.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I saw that. And I guess the best way to go is get shims and bearings and
And some of the
Yeah.
setup parts that are on the TTO2 for the front the A arms, you can have that too. Those metal cups that go in there.
oh, okay.
And there's still a lot of options for it, and it still uses options from other cars too that will fit in it. Just ask a lot of questions so you can get the best out of it. Believe it or not, it handles really well when it's all fixed up.
I would say build it and drive it to see if it
Mhm.
does
Needs all
what you
that
want,
stuff, right?
and then upgrade.
I agree.
Yes,
agree.
someone did buy. He's asking about Hose and Boats is asking about micro bees, and didn't you buy one, John?
No, I didn't buy
Anybody
one.
buy micro bees?
Oh,
I wish.
Hakeem did.
Yeah, and he wishes he bought 3 more. So I guess
The
he got
the
some.
micro bees are the absolute funnest thing you could actually play with for $110 out of the box.
Oh,
And,
yeah?
and you know what? They have races set up at places for them.
Yeah.
Yeah, we race them.
You could make them into tiny little oval cars if you wanted to, also. Right, John?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's the micro bees in oval. They whip around pretty good, don't they, John?
Oh yeah.
You're getting around
Yes.
that track in 5 seconds?
Oh yeah, 3-2,
That's fast.
3-3, something like that.
I got the chat back out. It cut out on me earlier.
Got all type of problems going on.
Oh, yeah. I was going to say something, but I'm going to wait after hours. Like that, I won't get a shotgun or a horn blown at me. Oh, there we go. He's getting a lot of trucks out now. We're in trouble.
They're all TRX4s, aren't they, Gabriel?
No.
Could be, possibly.
He has a
Yes.
Vatera. I remember he had a Vatera that they stopped making. So,
Oh, my Glamis?
oh, I wish they never stopped the Glamis. Those were amazing vehicles.
Yeah, they sure were. I agree.
Hose and Boats said Fury Tech just came out with the brushless for the micro. They fly.
Oh, yeah?
Timmy James says, is $329 for a Stampede battery and charger a decent deal? Yes.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
you get
for
a
that
wall
new
charger.
Stampede, yeah.
It's not.
That new-
You need a regular charger.
You need to get a charger. You can get a nice charger for $60.
Yeah, Easy Peak, single one.
I wonder when they're going to start making brushless for these guys.
I think there's already brushless for them.
Make
The
it go
Orlando.
zoom, zoom.
They're Landus.
Orlando.
Yeah, what size motor do they even take?
It's
They're smaller
you
than
know,
a 150. What's smaller than a 180?
It's the motors that go in the servo in a winch. You know those winch that you buy?
Okay.
It's just a little tiny motor like that. It's just geared differently.
Yeah.
A super one-handed. Super one-handed says he wants the 4x4 Stampede. Now that's also what you got. They don't make the two-wheel drive Stampede anymore, do they?
That
Oh no. Yeah, that's you need to
Yeah,
know,
I think
Timmy,
it's
if this is you want the 4-wheel drive. The 2-wheel drive is not really that.
yeah, Timmy James. That's what he asked for. $329 for the Stampede with battery and charger.
220
Decent
is
deal. That's probably the
2-wheel
new
drive.
one you were looking at, KB.
That's 4-wheel drive.
It is 4-wheel drive. Not the problem, but it's a good entry, that's for sure, and it's gonna be pretty strong. But it's only, I believe, 3S capable or 2S.
Which one's the three for the?
It
Is
might
it the
be
BL2?
3S.
Is it the BL2 or is it the VXL?
No, it's a BL2,
BL2 is only 2S.
2S,
Yeah.
yeah. So it is only 2S. It's gonna be still fun. But if you go up to the $500 version of the Stampede, you're going to get the VXL motor and electronics, and then you can go to 3S. And let me tell you, it's a different game ball.
Even with the Groms,
Yep.
they turn into mad things, right, Hakeem? I think I see 50 plus out of the Groms with the brushless motors in them that they come stock with.
Hey, Tank, so would this be acceptable in your garage?
Okay, that's a good price for the 4x4, but it's only a brushless two.
No, because they're all the same.
No, they're
No,
not.
it's okay. Different bodies.
Oh, he doesn't like the Bigfoot hose and boats.
No, don't get the Bigfoot.
I like it. I mean, the first Bigfoot was 2-wheel drive. It was a big bummer, but
The new
this
one's
one's 4-wheel drive.
So
Not too
Like I
bad.
said, that's the only thing that makes it remotely close to a monster truck. Is that
if
4-wheel drive rather than 2-wheel drive?
Yeah, it's in the third row, Tank. To your right.
see
Third row,
429 for the Stampede 4x4 VXL. But because of your budget, I would rather get the Max instead of the Stampede VXL.
And John swears by the Max.
To me, the Max would be a heck
that's
of a
a
lot
good
better.
color.
Max is 3S too, right?
Yes.
Right out of the box.
Oh yeah, it's a 4S.
4S.
Timmy, it's
Oh,
the
it's
Max.
4S.
Now, look at the Max,
That Keith
because the
likes that.
Max,
Green.
for value for your buck,
Yeah,
this
the Max
is,
would probably be better.
yeah. I could play some videos and things like that.
I
but
recently
can't.
sent a similar chassis 75 feet in the air in length of a jump. It didn't land, but it flew 75.
And it didn't
So-
break.
Keith likes the Max with the blue and green.
I popped it out of the knuckle.
Oh
I
yeah,
took
well
the
that's
screw-
not breakage.
I took the screw out, and put the screw back running 2 minutes later.
Yeah.
I think it says Max all day.
Yeah, and the Max is actually 22-inch, well, almost 23-inch long, and 15-inch wide. It's big, but it's a nice, and it handles very good.
And it weighs almost 10.5 pounds.
So with different gearing and batteries, you can go up to 60 miles an hour with it.
And how much is that one, Tank?
$569.95.
And I think they have one that comes with a charger and a battery. I think, don't they?
No, they don't.
They don't.
No, they
okay,
don't.
then you're gonna have to buy. He'll still have. If he wants to spend $1,000, he can still buy that stuff.
Yeah. Couple of batteries and a charger.
So see, you get a battery. This one is what 14. That's a 3S for $209. So you're still under $1,000.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
you
but
get
you
a
get the-
fast charger.
get-
This is a faster charger.
Yeah,
It's
the
a-
Easy Peak, you can get it for what? The single one, $60 or something.
Yeah,
like
this
that.
is the easy pick. What you're paying more is the battery.
Yeah.
Or here for $239, you get two batteries.
Yeah, is that the 8S? Is that the 8S setup? And that's where I would go.
How long do they last, John, on the Maxes and
All
batteries?
depends.
I know, but
John
half an
still
hour,
uses his.
20
He's had it a
minutes.
long time.
The battery, it all depends how you're running it.
Like
The
getting
condition.
getting this battery charger, it's a dual charger with two 3S,
That's
is
what
a
I
heck of
should
a
have
lot
done.
better deal than the other one that's a single.
Like I said, they even have the charger with a dual 4S, the 8S pack.
Okay, Addicted says, I sent my max 100 feet, plenty of times at the pit where me and my buddies bash on 6S. It's absolute animal. Go steal axles and never look back.
Yeah.
And you know what, gentlemen? So I differ. I have nothing bad to say about the Max, but that one's in the $500 price point, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you
569.
want to save a few bucks, okay, and actually I'm going based on Hose and Boats, which he actually commented. He says, not a monster truck fan, but I would buy a Rally VXL first. I would actually, in my opinion, I would offer. I don't know if you guys heard of the Arma Senton VLX.
Yep.
That's also a great truck too, and that one's like about I think 429, if I'm not mistaken.
429
There is,
is what the sentence are.
but I'm thinking because his local hobby store probably has more parts from Traxxas
Oh
to
yeah,
support.
that hobby shop down
Kurt's in the
there is.
chat.
Like I said,
Arma's coming around too, man. Arma is their stock and parts are actually coming around as well. I know nothing can go wrong on the track.
I don't know if that's the closest play. I know it's in Leander, and he's here all the time, but I don't know where he lives quite. So
the scent,
I don't
the
know if
scent,
there's a
the
hobby
scent
shop
and the
next to his
Max are
house or not.
two different animals, just like Frank just said. Addicted.
That's correct. But like I said, I'm just going based on Hose and Boats' comment. If you don't want a monster truck, if you want a stadium truck, I mean that would be my
short course
my
truck. Stadium truck's different.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, and then again, you're also going right into the Creightons,
Yep.
the Notoriouses,
The Outcasts.
Outcasts,
And again, it's Ford or GM is the same thing, and which garage has more parts. Because if the garage that you buy is farther away, or if you have to buy online, it becomes an issue of breaking the fun.
Well, if he wants a stadium truck, isn't the Traxxas Slash?
You mean that short course truck?
The Max Slash. Dick just said that too in chat. So that's a great truck too. It's stock parts off of the Max.
And actually, look, in comparing a Slash to a Senton, take your pick. Like Tank said, Ford and Chevy. I mean, they're both great, really.
Leander is closest to me, so Keith, he says Leander's closer to him.
Yeah, so you'd go to Leander Hobby Shop.
Well, I hope you continue to talk to Timmy and be your bud to go traveling with. To run vehicles.
He's going to be talking to family.
And I know that at Leander's they have a semi truck that looks like a Mad Max truck. If you go there, you can buy that.
Yeah.
And you're going to make somebody very happy.
Yeah.
Hose and Boats says, I already have a VXL 4x4 Slash. It's like 10 years old. I walk to my park to run. I'm not lugging a Max a mile on foot.
Yeah. I'm sure it's heavier for sure.
Well, the Max is a little bit heavier than a Stampede, but it's made tougher. It's just more bulky.
Arma is cool. The grounds are cool. I just looked at the Slash, he said.
Yeah, look at the Senton too. Arma
Sent, yep.
Have you seen
the
new?
VLX?
Have you seen Have you seen the new 2-wheel drives that they have out, like the Fury and stuff?
Yep.
Gar-
Yeah, those
garbage.
are budget friendly as well too. Yeah.
But if you really
Yeah.
want to have fun, look at the Traxxas TRX4.
That's
yeah.
that's if you want to crawl, which is slow.
Exhibit A.
Oh, let me
Right
tell
here.
you, you put a 6S in that thing,
Yeah, I've seen
that
it.
goes fast.
you talk about Jake's friend.
Yeah.
You put a 5700 in there. It was doing wheelies all day.
Oh yeah. No, don't look at the TRX4. I'm just teasing.
That's a totally different thing to do.
Yeah.
If you want to do a leisurely day, you go to
No,
crawl.
you just turn your crawler into this.
Yeah.
Is that your axial?
Yeah.
That looks like an axial. Man,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah,
a
it
big
does.
battery connector.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
For us.
And it's 2-wheel drive, right? You
No,
got
it's
the-
4-wheel drive and it throws
Oh.
mud about 12 foot in the air.
But the Traxxas Max, that's the one I would look. Now, the only options you have is choosing the right color. And if you ask Keith, red is the way to go, right, Keith?
Yeah.
Yeah, Keith loves
No.
green.
He
I
likes
hope you
green.
guys don't mind me hanging out. I plan on catching as many as you all lives as possible. Super stoked about learning everything I can about RCs. Well, you can come in after hours too. Don't forget what Frank told you.
Yeah.
You're gonna learn a lot about Tamiya. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
After hours,
it's
after
not that
hours
bad.
all sorts of
is
things.
better.
And Hakeem is going to be the guru king of knowledge.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Well, you got so many of them.
Oh, you meant the Grom King.
Yeah, the Grom King.
Yeah. I only have 3.
I thought you had a brushless model too. I thought you had a 223.
Where are you guys
I'll
from?
tomorrow.
Hose and Boats is asking where you guys from. So, Keith,
Texas.
where are you from?
Texas,
Texas.
Leander, Liberty Hill, that
Okay.
area.
Brad, where are you from?
Ohio,
What city?
Berea.
Okay. RC Basher Boy.
Texas, El Paso.
El Paso, Texas. John.
Battle Creek, Michigan.
Yeah, I can only see Basher
Guru.
from my backyard.
Cleveland, Ohio.
Cleveland, Ohio. And I'm Canadian, eh? I'm from Ottawa in Canada.
Damn Canadian.
On Saturdays, Timmy, Keith runs live.
Yeah, Keith goes live on Saturday. Kurt goes
You can
live on
talk about the
Sunday.
weather.
Are you allowed to talk on about weather on your channel, Keith?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I don't have that special noise, Tank.
Oh,
I need that special noise. I can't talk
Keep
about the
quiet,
Connecticut's the
please.
tax state. Yeah, that's right.
Bazinga. Bazinga.
there you go. Got a couple bazingas in there.
Yeah, but we got people all over Australia. We got Connecticut,
California.
Rhode Island, right? California.
Arizona.
None of our Californians in here today.
No,
Or yet.
we
Or yet,
sometimes get a
yeah.
guy from Australia, Japan.
Japan. Yeah, Japan.
Yeah.
Spin Rush is usually on mine at night because
Hose and
RC
Boats hates RC Sailors, and they're from Kentucky. I watch the RC Sailors.
Okay. You watch everybody, Brad.
I know I'm
Stop.
sucked over
Welcoming
pretty much.
Except for everybody on the panel.
That's
right.
What do you mean? You know I've done.
Duckman never
I've
gets
done
any
your
comments
videos.
from you, Brad.
Yeah, I usually have to give you symbols, emojis.
Brad starts watching my races or my video, and then he puts a comment. And then he keeps watching, and then he puts another comment. Sometime there's like 4 comments or 4 or 5 comments on my videos from Brad.
That's why Guru has it figured out. The videos start for Brad comment 3 times same video.
Zero comments.
ARC84 film, how are you doing?
Hello, good evening.
Tank, are you still thinking about
I try
doing
not to
that
think.
doing that two-wheel stand on your,
Well,
ride on
let
your
me
RC?
finish with my Tamiya build first,
Okay.
and then I'll worry about doing another challenge.
Okay. Yeah, because you extended that to my build.
Yeah, but I gotta work on that. And this weekend I'm away at a hockey tournament, so I can't work on the RCs.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
So why'd you say ho ho? It's RC related.
No, I said uh-oh as in
Oh,
you won't have time to build.
Tony says he's moving back to North Carolina next month.
oh yeah.
who?
Tony.
Tony. Redneck.
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 No.
Yeah, he got himself a new house and he's moving back. He's going to take his house with him on the back of his truck.
Yeah,
Oh.
if he comes down here, he has to do it in the middle of the night because he'll probably get shot by the zoning gods.
You could come and travel here in Canada. We accept anybody. We're nice.
Just the border one.
Yeah, but he wants to go to where it's warmer.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, where it's warmer.
Yeah, he wants to come out and hang out with me for a little while.
Yeah, that would be Texas.
Yeah.
Oh, well, Texas has been getting kind of cold this past month a little bit.
Yeah, it comes and goes.
Everywhere's been getting cold this month.
Uh-oh.
I remember they said it was 70 million people. It was affected by it.
70 million?
70 million, yes.
Wow. What a statistic.
Brad has all kind of statistics.
It's
Yeah,
called
that
Brad
one.
Statistics.
It's not a statistic, it's a Brad fact.
Yeah.
Okay, Hose and Boat says my first RC was a Super Hornet. I had a Super Hornet. I wish they'd come back out with it. My mom took me back to the hobby shop to yell, and the guy, mine didn't come with the radio and battery or a charger. 3 more months of mowing lawns in 1995. My first car was a Hornet, but I had a Super Hornet. And I also now have I have a regular Hornet, and I have a Hornet Evo now.
What happened to that Super
I still
Hornet,
have
Brad?
my first one, my Super Hornet.
Yeah, I wish they'd make that again. They should really come back out with that again. That was a popular model, and it was the
Brad,
What?
you missed the whole point though. So Holzenbolt says that his mom took him to the hobby shop because she yelled at the guy, I guess that sold the kid because they didn't come with charger and batteries. So he had to do 3 more months of mowing lawns, back in 95 to get it running.
Yeah,
that sucks, Hose and Boats.
Where the heck is weather for Tank? My weather is not here like that. Like, this is crazy. No, somebody put a comment there, weather comment, and it did not do it right.
Oh.
Oh, so you're 52 degrees, huh? You're pretty cold.
Let's find out. There, that's better. 21 Fahrenheit.
My computer
your
gets
wind
down
isn't
below
too
30.
bad.
It's like
you got 3 mile an hour wind.
Yeah. There is no more Tamiya Tuesday. Until somebody talks about or does it, there is no more. It's RC related.
I used to do Tamiya Tuesdays with Frank. Frank used to set up for me, but not anymore. Frank was like too frazzled after a while.
I just got too tired.
Frazzled.
Yeah, get too much.
And then Josh helped you. Who else helped you for a little bit?
No, just you and Josh.
Keith.
I would, but I don't know how to send emails out.
Well,
Max Paul 11 says,
what would the email be for?
My first RC was a 1982 Kyosho Scorpion. Now that's a great kit too.
Invite.
Yeah, they still make that.
The only way I can do it is through the WhatsApp.
Right.
Same process.
Right.
No, because Bash Your Boy don't have the WhatsApp, do you?
I do.
Uh,
I'm just I used to be a
Quiet.
regular. I'm trying to come back.
yeah.
Just quiet, bro.
Brad
Everybody
don't have
having
the
fun with Nightbot. They're
Brad
writing
don't
to
have the
Maya.
WhatsApp.
Uh
He says he's got a big Tamiya sticker on his real car.
Oh,
Please ask
Puerto
about
Rican.
Puerto
Boats?
Rican.
Who, Hose and Boats does?
Yeah, that's what Hose and Boat says.
Cool.
what? Oh,
You know who does a very good commercial impression of Tamiya? Shen RC.
Yeah, yeah, he does.
Oh yeah.
He hasn't been saying beauty too much anymore, which I miss. That was his catchphrase.
Yeah, well, because it's Tamiya, Brad. Of course.
He
yeah.
says beauty to the Tamayas. He
He
used to.
got tired of telling
Not
that
anymore.
lie.
Okay,
Nightbot said
somebody.
what?
Oh, come on, stupid mouse.
Uh-oh, he about to crash again.
Yeah, probably.
You talking about Tank?
Yeah.
So let's stir up the pot a little bit. Hey, Brad. So what's better, Tamiya or Kyosho?
A lot of people say Kyosho's better, but I grew up with Tamiya, so they give me I go with that. Kyosho's my second favorite brand, though.
Well, what if I tell you that I rather prefer Kyosho than Tamiya?
I would believe you.
Oh, great. Cool.
You say you're a Kyosho fanboy.
Actually, I own many of the Kyosho legendary kits. I own the Kyosho Beetle, the
I have
Tamiya,
that one.
the Kyosho Turbo Scorpion, the Optima Turbo Optima, Optima Mid. Let's see, the Tomahawk.
I have the Beetle.
What else?
You should see the video of my Beetle. It is fast on a BZ motor from Tamiya.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it's fast for what they scared. I'm talking
Well,
it's
so let
fast
me
with
see.
that stock. It's faster than you think with that stock motor is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm just messing
it's
with you.
faster than you think.
It's a Tamiya.
No, I said Kyosho. I have a Kyosho Beetle with that Tamiya motor in it.
Oh, it must
Oh.
be really fast, man.
What about Sakura? I've seen some cheap kits I want to try. Those are usually Sakuras are drifters.
Yeah.
They're drifters.
Who said that?
Hose and
Oh, the
boats.
boats.
Oh, Hose and Boats.
Mm.
There, I got something for on Nightbot. Duckman, Raid, Rekneck, Shutout, Tamiya, and Weather.
Oh,
Awesome.
So what you say? They put Duckman in the chat.
Yeah.
That copywriting boy? You gonna use my name?
Is
I give you
is
permission?
Duckman a copyright thing?
Yes, I did not give you permission, but you can use
Yeah.
it. I'll give you permission. Just ask next time, okay?
Axe?
Axe.
Not two word, one word.
I'm waiting to. They have so many vehicles they need to come out with, Gabriel, that people would love to see the Rockies, the Pegasuses, the all those old ones. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I've seen.
Rocky.
And no, They could have them under a different moniker, not Legendary Series. They could call it the Basic Legendary Series because they were cheaper than the other ones.
Yeah.
And that would be, they should bring it out because it'd be more of a budget Kyosho car. And they still perform well.
Looks like Redneck doesn't like box art. Stop box art or no.
Hey, can we see the Rocky Kyosho?
The what?
Oh, not just drift, but parking lot touring. I like to have a clean body and not breaking my car every time I go out. Well, I've seen people who race go break their car still, even in non-road. They hit a curb. They hit the sidewall in indoor and
traction roll, and out pops a knuckle.
Yeah, or they hit the molding on the side of the wall.
You know, it happens.
Gentlemen, again, I appreciate all the info tonight. I really look forward to the next time. It was great chatting with you all, but this old man needs his beauty sleep. You kids have fun. Uncle T out.
I hear you.
Bye.
Good night, man.
Yeah,
Later, Timmy. Have a good night.
Later. That's Timmy, little Timmy from Scrooge, right?
Uncle Timmy.
Uncle Timmy. And now, Brad, you have a new friend called Uncle T.
Well, Keith gets to see him.
Yeah, true.
Keith, he works at a storage place? That's how you met him? He walked away.
I think is his uncle.
No, it's not.
No,
That's
it's not his real uncle.
That's what he calls himself.
Everybody calls him Uncle T. That's what I heard anyways. That's the story and I'm sticking to it.
Uncle T.
And let me guess, me and Guru are Jamaican. That's our story.
Where are you getting that from?
He associates. Terrible. Well, we're gonna cut this. We're gonna cut the video and start saying our goodbye. I'm tired. I've been working like crazy this week. So let's start saying our goodbye, and we'll start with Guru.
Thanks for having me. Always a pleasure. Everybody hit that thumbs up. And see y'all in the next one. All scales matter.
Thank you. Brad.
Thanks for the new people. I think Hose and Boats is also new. Hope Timmy says he's going to come back. And thanks for having us. I just wish some of the people that usually come on the panel were here, but they're in the chat instead.
Shit happens. Keith, why don't you start saying your goodbye?
Thanks, for inviting me, and see you guys next week. Hopefully I'll have this one almost ready.
Cool. RC Basher Boy.
Hey, Jank, thanks for the invite, and I'll see you guys next time.
Oh, Hose and Boats, you can come in on the after hours. You're like, just said Frank. Frank, you're saying?
Yeah, it's thetankrc@gmail.com, and I'll send you an invite for you to jump in here for the after hour show. The guys usually hang out here till 1 a.m. and just chit chat about anything.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, RC. Thanks, RC Basherboard, for coming in here. It's been a long time we haven't seen you.
Yeah,
I know.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
John Martin.
Thanks for having me, and hope to see everybody on the next one.
Thank you very much. Well, guys, thank you. Where's my spotlight? Thank you for coming in here. Really appreciate you coming in the chat. Saw a lot of people, new people tonight, which is cool. Thank you for everybody that came in the video. And we'll talk to you next time. Till then, go charge up some batteries. Go out there, break something. Because if you're not breaking anything, you're not having any fun, right, Brad?
Breaking things is not fun because my fun stops when they break.
Oh, poor you.
Oh, gee.
There we go. We can chit chat while the music's playing for the end.
I like the professional feel that music gives.
The Duckman
You should have like a street teeth or something.
Say what?
Breaking parts ain't cheap, right, Basher Boy?
They're not cheap.
They're not cheap.
Wait. Wait.
Thanks for
You'll be
watching.
dancing.
Subscribe.